Hey, what's going on to the world? That's right. What's going on to the world? Because we're speaking to the world right now. This is Mark Williams along with Teresa Eugen from the Speaker Skills Academy. Teresa, oh man. Teresa,
So
I am
excited to
so
be here.
excited. Yeah, I'm so excited to be here with you. Can I just tell everybody for a moment? I know I get pumped with so much excitement and energy and enthusiasm. This is right here, another sister from another mister that has now filled my heart. Teresa, I am so touched, so blessed to have you in my life, my circle, my community, to be in my presence. So thank you because I'm blessed to be in yours.
Oh, no, 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 no. Thank you. Because, it's hard to find family, but I found family. And I feel like we are brother and sister
Yes, we
in
are.
this journey for sure,
Yes,
for
we are.
sure.
Yes, we are. And it's about to get real special up in here. But before we go a second further, we got to do it just like Speaker Skills does it. So let's put these hands together and let's warm it up. Listen, if there's anybody who doesn't know about this, we get the body
They
all
need to.
warmed up because the brain doesn't know the difference between excitement and anxiety. So this is our way of reminding the brain that we are excited, and then we let it out, spread it out, share it with the rest of the world. Ooh. Teresa. If we are brother and sister now, there's one part of this whole component that's missing. We've spent so much time virtually together in speaker skills. In a little over a month, we finally get to meet each other in person. As I say to Kathy, on the other side of the planet for me in Portland, Oregon, for the Creative Lab of Speaker Skills Academy. I can't wait to see you in person, Teresa.
I am so excited to see you because for me, relationships are where it's at. We build them, whether it's in person or virtually, and we have created a bond virtually. But to be in person, that is the icing on the cake, all the fixins on top of my pizza. It is everything that I absolutely am so excited to do because there's nothing like being together in a collective group and being able to share ideas and energy. And we can do it online and we do it online, which is amazing. And our speaker skills community, to me, you can feel the energy just coming out of that screen. But it's going to be so nice when you get to see that person, jostle them a little bit, give them a hug, you know, and just share a meal
Mm,
in community, all
yes.
those things. So I am so looking forward to Portland.
Mm. Teresa, you know, it all started over a year ago now. Kathy and I, we've shared the story about how and why we came up with speaker skills. One of the things that I always remember when I first met you was you said you had been looking for something like this. And I'm curious, what were you looking for? And what was it about speaker skills that made you feel like you found it?
Oh, that's a good question. And it's an easy question because I remember it like it was yesterday. I had been looking to become a better speaker, to become more engaging. I'd spent the last 2 years on LinkedIn posting every single week, trying to figure out how do you get your engagement up? What are you doing? I wanted to be better at what I was doing. And so I had been looking and looking and actually had come across an opportunity to go to like an all women's executive retreat and to learn executive presence. And as I was sitting there, I was like, okay. And like literally, an invitation popped up on LinkedIn. And I do believe in fate, destiny, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it. I believe in it. And it popped up and it said, hey, join us about skills. And I've known Kathy for a while. And I got on there, and the quality of the people that were on that call was absolutely amazing. And then when I realized it wasn't just going to be 3 days on a retreat learning something and then pushed back into the world, but that I actually had an opportunity to sit down and to actually learn, practice, drill. And even though I did not know another soul, did not know anybody, I knew right at that moment the kind of people that came together. And the quality of the people that were on the call was exactly what I had been looking for. And I don't think I would have gotten it in 3 days, but I've gotten it in a year and a half. And it's made me so much better as a speaker, so much better. And you know that I work in the data field. I work in informatics. I work in healthcare. These are really complicated subjects. And I was really looking for a way to be able to convey all of these ideas and thoughts and learnings in a way that would be digestible, understandable, and just because we need to do this as an industry. And I will tell you, I'm a data person, and my numbers, not these are not just feel good things, but my engagement has gone up on LinkedIn. The quality of the people who are connecting with me has changed. It has been such an absolute, and I do have empirical data for this. The numbers are there. And I've looked at the analytics, and I have to tell you, just being able to speak more, and because more people engage, then the LinkedIn algorithm likes you better, and then you show up more. And it is an absolute. I came for the skills. What I got was an elevation in my career. That's what Speaker Skills has done for me. I
Wow.
found it.
Wow. And we are lucky to find you. Can I tell you, Teresa, thank you for sharing that. And thank you for sharing how much it has impacted you, not only anecdotally, but empirically, right? I love hearing that part of it because I don't think a lot of people get to hear that piece, right? And if there's two words that come to mind for me with speaker skills, it's feel good. It feels good. But
It
what
does.
you right? But what you just helped me and I think helped us to express is it goes beyond just feeling good. You
Oh,
know?
yeah. Yeah. I mean, think about this. How many places do you ever feel in your professional life where you've got psychological safety? Not
Mhm.
many, right? And psychological safety, it's shown to retain employees. It's shown to have, you've got happier employees, more engaged employees when people feel psychologically safe at work. Speaker skills. People are terrified of public speaking. And I'll tell you that like I had my own like moment where I had totally, especially after COVID, had so withdrawn into myself. And if you can't tell, like I'm an extrovert, I explored that introverted side and I was going to stay there. And, you know, what a shame to do things, to change like that and not to be able to communicate what you want to communicate. And for me, just being in speaker skills and having a safe place to practice has been amazing because I was scared. I wasn't sure of myself, but I had a place I could go and practice where there was no judgment, so much encouragement, and I had relationships with people, and that grows over time. And as we've brought new people into speaker skills, new community members, that's what they always say. And I know for me, I want to give that to anybody who shows up because I know how it felt for me to do that, for me to just be vulnerable. And that's a hard thing to do. And you've got to find a great community where you can do that. And Speaker Skills, I believe, is a place to do it. Like I said, the amount of confidence that I have now and just the amount of surety. Because, you know, where else can you go? And I'm putting in a plug for you and Kathy. Do you go where the world champion of public speaking is and says, "Oh my God, you're good"? If that doesn't elevate you, if you're feeling low, I don't know what does, Mr. Mark. And then also Kathy, who is a TEDx, she's a TED coach, TED speaker. She's an expert there. Doing this here, this is a big idea that you guys brought to life. And where else are you going to find that caliber of people to come together and actually know you and love you?
Know you and love you. To know you, Teresa, is to love you. I'm thinking about last Friday, in addition to all the drills that we ran, we brought back show and tell. And you and Tony and I, we had an opportunity to share some stories, shed some tears. And you're so right, because this was not a part of the original vision. I didn't foresee this coming. We've gotten to know each other on such a deep level that it doesn't feel like a class, a program, a club. It feels like we're at the kitchen table,
Yeah.
breaking bread and just laughing and connecting and getting to know each other so much better. I always tell everybody the hardest part of speaker skills for me is listening to you speak and then having to go after you.
Not at all. Not at all. It is. I have to tell you, everybody who's there brings something different to the table. Everybody does. And they bring different speaking styles and they bring their own gifts. So, we have like Alexina, whose heart and her soul just opens up when she speaks. But it's not just emotional, it's deep thought. It's she's a deep thinker when she speaks because you can't draw that kind of emotion without thinking about something deeply, knowing it, and embedding that into your soul. That to me is what the variety of people that we have there. We've got Trevor, who comes and he speaks from a completely different perspective with just the same amount of emotion, right? We've got our friend Lefford who gets in there, and Lefford is an amazing human being. He gets up and he speaks, but he does it in a way that he's commanded people before. And he gets up there and he makes you feel like his best friend. Everybody who's in there. And I'll give it up for Tony. Tony, his first language is Spanish, and Tony goes in there each and every week and talk about psychological safety. If English is not your first language and you don't speak it primarily, he comes every single week and he kills it. My mom is not a native English speaker, and she used to always say, "Don't listen to my accent, listen to my words." And I have to tell you that Tony's words are so deep. They cut through any barrier that may be there. And this is the type of people I absolutely love. Gina, I feel so bad if I leave anybody out. But Gina has an incredible way of taking the most complex ideas and thoughts and boiling them down to every day. I'm sitting around your kitchen table drinking coffee with Gina on a Sunday. She is just amazing at what she does and her thought processes. And I got to give it to her. Gina knows everything that there is to know trivia about the 80s, music and TV. And she brings it in a way that just is such a slam dunk. And I could go on and on and on and on about all the different people that are there. And if I've left you out, I'm so sorry. You know that I love you. But it's so many good people, good things, and everybody's in a different career path. It's amazing. Our community is so diverse. I do believe that diversity it does breed creativity. It has to. That's where you start drawing those golden threads, right? Like the greatest speakers and the greatest thinkers in this world don't stay in one discipline. They expose themselves to everything. And that's what makes them relatable. And that's what makes them wise.
You see, Teresa, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. You just open up your mouth and nuggets get dropped and mics get dropped and hearts get felt. And I'm thinking about how you just said certain things, like even the line diversity breeds creativity. And it made me think about one of the last sessions we were on where Karen was running it about compressing concepts. And I'm like, oh, Teresa, you just did it. And let me put my hands together and sing all the praises, because you are not just a member of this community. You are soon to be guaranteed, hands down, certified coach for the Speaker Skills Academy. And you have been so super awesome coming up with all of these different skills that you're soaking it in and you're paying it forward. Just what does it mean to you to also be a coach in this community?
I am so honored. This has been, like I said, one of the greatest blessings. So a year and a half of just week after week of blessing after blessing. And to be a coach and to pay that forward to me is it's an honor, and I'm humbled to be able to do it because um at my heart, I'm a teacher. Like at my heart, I love to teach. I love education. I love to learn, and I love to kind of put it back out there so that other people see it from me or from somebody else. And to be able to take some of the lessons that I've learned, I do believe in mentorship. I believe in coming alongside. I believe in opening doors for other people. I believe in having true, authentic relationships. Maybe that comes from being born in a military family. I pick everybody up and you're my family. And to be a coach is to be able to live some of that again, to be able to teach, to be able to use my experiences in life. They do me no good. I've learned my lessons, but then, to be able to kind of pass them on and to help other people, because I know what it's like to get up on a stage in front of people and absolutely freeze and not remember a word of what you were going to say, and just having to stand there and then having to take deep breaths and readjust my mindset to get started again. And I know what it's like to get up on a stage and kill it. Like these are the things that are very important, and like paying it forward. I'm doing a webinar, Pan-African webinar on my particular profession. Why? Because I want to pay it forward. This is what I learned about my career and about my industry, and I want to continue to pay that forward to other people. And speaker skills is the same. I think it's not just me, it's every coach in there wants to pay it forward. Everybody has altruistic means of wanting to do this and to push it forward. It's not just another thing to do. It's not just another accolade. It really is about, I cannot just stress this enough. It's about the family. It's about the emotion. It's about that psychological safety. It is about community. Without community, you have nothing. And how many people try to learn that skill in their home by themselves? And that's what happens when you get up on the stage and you forget. because you don't have the encouragement and you don't have the praise and you don't have the support of people who believe in you. So that when you get on stage, you know who you are and you know you're going to be okay because somebody gave you the gift that they had for you to have.
Wow. Teresa, I love when you spoke about community. I love how you spoke about the stage and the living room. I love how you've given a shout out to all of the people in the community. And if I could add something to all that you said, for anybody out there, don't get it twisted. This is not just for people who want to be speakers and want to stand on stage in front of thousands and millions. Everybody speaks.
Yes.
I just saw that REM song, Everybody Hurts. That's not what we're singing. Everybody speaks.
So true, so true.
Right? This is for everybody, and everybody can be a part of the community. We definitely will drop in the links and everything like that so people can find out more about how to learn more, how to join us for a free like 2-week pass. You got to be here. We can't just talk about it. You got to experience it. You got to be about it, right?
Exactly.
We've been about it for almost a year and a half virtually. And then there's this opportunity to meet in person. As a co-founder, even I didn't get an opportunity to go to our first live event. Life just lives, and it just didn't work out, right? But I get to go to Portland this year.
Yeah.
And we get to go to TEDx Portland, and we get to have breakfast together and dinner together, do some creative labbing together, do some drilling together. Kathy's going to take us on a storytelling adventure by the waterfall and the gorge. Teresa, why are you going?
Why wouldn't I go? It's a story. Like, again, there is nothing like being in community with other like-minded people and other people that you spent so much of your life with and who have been on a journey with you to just meet them in person and say, "Hey, brother. Hey, sister. This is who we are." Right? Like, it's kind of like internet dating, right? Like you're online, you get to talk, but, like, it's gonna be so much better when we meet in person. It's gonna be just amazing, and I'm going because I didn't get to go last year because, circumstances and family, and I have to tell you, I'm going this year, and after seeing what I missed last year, that FOMO is real. It's real. So, I'm so looking forward to meeting you in person, Mark. I'm looking forward to meeting the rest of our family, our group there because, again, it's I guess it's relationships and it's also a chance to what's that saying? Iron sharpens iron, to be in a room with somebody and be able to go back and forth and just listen and absorb and then practice and then get to practice and then get to do it and experience something and create a memory.
And create a memory. That's it. Here's my memory. We said life happens and live with family. I was actually in the car on a road trip with the family. And you talk about FOMO, like I'm pulling over trying to get internet connection while they were on the lab and while they were at the TEDx event. And I'm like, I can't be there, but I want to be there. Oh, it's going to be so awesome to be there this year. Oh man, at the end of April is going to be that's going to be the homecoming.
Right? Exactly. Exactly. That's what it feels like. So maybe I'll wear a prom dress. I don't know.
Teresa, I think we've expressed our excitement. I don't know how many people out in the world. Listen, we got 20 seats total for people to show up, and Kathy's going to be doing some like major stuff because Kathy's like queen of Portland.
Exactly.
They say
Exactly.
Kathy, and they're like, "Oh, Kathy's on like that Madonna level. Like you just gotta say Kathy. Everybody
Exactly.
knows who she is, right?" Um, if you could tell people who have not experienced speaker skills why they should either join us for 2 weeks, join us for a year and a half, or join us in Portland, what would you say to them?
Oh gosh. Now's the time.
Mm,
You know what? You never know when somebody's going to call on you to speak. You don't know the next time when you're in a meeting, you're going to have to put something together. I mean, just from a whole business point of view, you don't know when you're going to need to have that skill. And I can't quantify what it is to be in the community. You have to come and experience it yourself. And once you do, you'll understand why people are excited. And when people come, they stay because it really is such a confidence booster. It is such a place to get skills. It's love. It's trifecta community. It's a trifecta. Um, Come for 2 weeks, try it out. I mean, you lost nothing if you come and you try it out. And if you want to go to Portland and do TEDx, if you're interested in doing a TED Talk, you want to go to, this is the place to go. This is, you've got special treatment, and then you're in a room with people who've done TED Talks too, and that's
mm,
who you'd be practicing with. So if you're looking to level up, this is the place that you should go. If you're just working, you don't know what you need to do, but you know that you have to find words for it, come to Speaker Skills Academy, try it for 2 weeks, drill with us, and you'll see that even if you just come for 2 weeks, you'll be a better speaker because anybody can speak. Don't think that you have to have a special talent. Anybody can speak. And this is where you get the skills.
and this is where you get the skills. Word up.
Word up.
Word up. Well, Teresa, I can't wait to see you in Portland, April 25th to the 27th. I can't wait to see everybody and anybody who will join us. It is going to be a family reunion and a family gathering. So get ready for the hugs, get ready to break bread, get ready to watch some amazing TEDx speakers, get ready for going into the woods and the forest with Kathy and telling amazing stories. And we are going to
Yes.
come back better than when we got there.
Yes.
Yeah. Teresa,
Amen.
to know you is to love you. To be with you in person is going to be to love you more. Thank you for who you are.
Thank you, Mark. Yeah, you talked about me. You are one incredible human being. One incredible human being who is super talented and a speaker. And I can't tell you how humbled. And every time you say, like, you do good, Teresa, I'm like, what? Who, me? Who, me? So, I mean, humbled and grateful to be a part of Speaker Skills. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Teresa. And thank you, everybody else, for watching. We'll see you. Come join us. Word up.
Yes, come. Word up.